Bit of a hard act to follow that bloke. I hope I can do him proud. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's an honour to be here, and I simply represent the hard work and passion of a lot of people, and I'm just proud to be one of them. Dinosaurs are the star attractions in natural history museums all over the world. People love them. And the fact that Australian Age of Dinosaurs Museum has so many of them is significant and exciting. But as fascinating as they are, dinosaurs are just one part of Australia's journey through deep time. Our continent has some of the oldest rocks and earliest landforms on the planet. Fossils from these time periods are every bit as important as dinosaurs and just as exciting. Our museum's fossil collection extends far beyond dinosaur bones. Australian Age of Dinosaurs has collected fossils from all prehistoric time periods from all over Australia. Through them, we can tell the real story of Australia to people from all over the world, and particularly our children. When you look at countries around the world, Europe, Asia, USA, Canada, South America, they all have amazing natural history museums that represent the prehistory of their continent. Australia doesn't. But I'm determined to build a museum of natural history that fills that role. Building a world-class natural history museum is a multi-million-dollar investment. But my question to everyone here is, what is our continent worth? What is the education of our children worth? Australia's future is inextricably linked to its past, and our children are its future custodians. The more they understand it, the better they will care for it. To me, nothing is more important. But there's more to it at stake here than national pride and public education. The Australian outback has been in decline for decades. Towns are dying as people move away, looking for a better life in the cities. Keeping the small communities of outback Australia alive is imperative. Our nation depends on them just as much as it depends on the transcontinental highways that they service. It's heartening to see the federal government is committed to sealing the Outback Way, connecting Perth in Western Australia to major highways running through Alice Springs in the Northern Territory and Winton in Western Queensland. Interconnecting our capital cities with sealed roads through inland Australia is a significant step, but it is equally important that we encourage people to use them. By building an international tourist destination in the heart of outback dinosaur country, the decline in many regional communities can be turned around. The Australian Age of Dinosaurs Museum of Natural History will be that destination. Building the museum has been my abiding passion for over 20 years, but it hasn't always been an easy path to follow. There's been some bumpy sections, sometimes there's been no path at all. But I've learned one thing. When you are overwhelmed, you have to believe in yourself. And you have to look back on your achievements and be inspired. You can make a difference, it just takes time. A great museum is like a journey that has no final destination, an evolving thing moulded and shaped by traditions, integrity, and the dedication of countless people over countless generations. And therein lies my love for the Australian Age of Dinosaurs Museum of Natural History. We can build it. We will build it. It's just a part of the journey, a fascinating journey, and I invite all Australians to join me on it. Thank you.